Do you know the book of Genesis as well as you think? Part 4. Test your knowledge of the Bible. There are 20 questions. See if you can get 19 questions right. Most people can't. Can you? Each answer has a biblical reference verse. Don't trust others for your knowledge. Research for yourself. Lot was the father of 2 nations. What are the names of those nations? A. Moab and Edom. B. Moab and Ammon. C. Ammon and Edom. D. Midian and Edom. B. Lot was the father of the Moab and Ammon nations. Which of Abraham's sons would be chosen to continue the lineage of the great nation that God had promised? A. Ishmael. B. Jacob. C. Isaac. D. David. C. Though Ishmael was older, it was Isaac's line that would produce the nation of Israel. How old was Abraham when Isaac was born? A. 24 years old. B. 65 years old. C. 88 years old. D. 100 years old. D. Abraham was a youthful 100 years old when Isaac was born. Abraham faced an extreme test of faith. What did God command him to do? A. Sacrifice Isaac. B. Sacrifice Ishmael's eldest son. C. Take Ishmael's eldest son. D. Exile the eldest son of his servant. A. The Lord commanded Abraham to sacrifice Isaac. Was Abraham willing to follow God's command? A. Yes, Abraham trusted in God. B. No, Abraham remembered that Isaac would fulfill the promise. A. Yes, Abraham had faith in God. Did Abraham sacrifice Isaac? A. Yes, God raised Isaac from the dead. B. Yes, God gave him another son. C. No, God provided a ram to take Isaac's place. D. Yes, but God caused Abraham not to remember it. C. No, God provided the sacrifice. What was Isaac's wife's name? A. Margaret. B. Rebecca. C. Mary. D. Ruth. B. Rebecca was Isaac's wife. Abraham dies and is buried beside his wife Sarah in the cave of Machpelah. He lived a full life. How old was he when he died? A. 125 years old. B. 96 years old. C. 140 years old. D. 175 years old. D. Abraham was 175 years old. God blessed Ishmael and promised to make him a great nation. How many sons did Ishmael have? A. 12. B. 5. C. 11. D. 2. A. Ishmael had 12 sons. God promised Abraham he would make a nation of Ishmael. Isaac prayed for a child when Rebekah was unable to conceive. Her pregnancy had complications. Which of the following reasons did God not give her for the complications? A. She would give birth to 2 great nations. B. She would have 2 children. C. She would have a boy and a girl. D. The oldest would serve the youngest. C. Rebekah was told that she would have 2 boys creating 2 nations, with one nation being stronger than the other and the older serving the younger. Isaac and Rebekah had 2 sons. What were their names? A. Peter and Paul. B. Saul and John. C. Esau and Jacob. D. Matthew and Luke. C. Esau was born first, followed quickly by Jacob. Esau was born first, but he sold his birthright to his brother Jacob. What price did Jacob pay? A. All of Jacob's land and cattle. B. 10 gold coins. C. Jacob's inheritance from Isaac. D. Red stew. D. Esau was so hungry that he sold his birthright for stew. Esau had a nickname. What was it? A. Edom. B. Saul. C. Hunter. D. Elder. A. Esau, who was nicknamed Edom due to the red stew and his appearance, is believed to be the father of the Edomites. Abimelech was deceived twice by the same story told by both Abraham and Isaac. What was it? A. They were hiding from their family. B. Their wives were their sisters. C. Their wealth had been stolen. D. They were priests. B. On separate occasions, Abraham and Isaac both claimed their wives were their sisters when speaking to Abimelech. The Abrahamic covenant flowed through Isaac. He passed that blessing unto Jacob. Why did Jacob get the blessing? A. Isaac always liked Jacob better. B. Jacob was older. C. Jacob was wiser than his brother. D. Isaac was deceived. He believed that he was blessing Esau. D. Isaac's vision was failing him. He thought he was blessing Esau, his firstborn. After receiving the blessing, Jacob set out to visit his uncle Laban. Along the way, he stopped at a certain place to rest for the night and had a dream of a stairway to heaven. What did he call this place? A. Bethel. B. Gideon. C. Bethlehem. D. Jerusalem. A. Jacob took the stone he had rested on and placed it on a pillar. He then called the city Bethel. Once Jacob found his uncle Laban, he worked for him for 7 years. Why? A. Laban promised to give him livestock. B. Laban promised to protect him. C. Jacob wanted to marry Laban's daughter, Rachel. D. He was waiting for his brother. C. Jacob made a deal with Laban that he would work for him in exchange for marrying Rachel. Once Jacob had completed the 7 years of service, did he marry Rachel? A. No, Laban forced him to marry Leah, Rachel's older sister, first. B. Yes, they were married immediately. A. No, because Leah was older than Rachel, Laban wanted her married first. Did Jacob ever marry Rachel? A. No, Rachel married someone else. B. Yes, Jacob was able to marry Rachel. B. Yes, Jacob was allowed to marry Rachel if he fulfilled obligation to Leah and worked an additional 7 years. God saw that in her marriage, Leah was not loved. What gift did he give her? A. Great wealth. B. The ability to have children. C. An easier life as she aged. D. A new husband. B. Both Leah and Rachel were barren, so God gave Leah the ability to have children. How did you do? Good luck with the next game.